we're going to solve this application problem with one set of variables with just x. You could do a systems of equation and have two equations with x and y, but we're just going to have one. So first we need to write our formulas. So we need a formula for the width, and we need a formula for the length. Now, if you notice, the first sentence says, a rectangular field is 7 times as long as it is wide. So it's always, the length is always longer than the width. So we're going to put the width as x. And since the length is 7 times as long as the width, that would be 7x. So we've got our length of 7x and our width of x. Remember, length is always larger than the width. So now our perimeter formula is perimeter equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. That's because we have 2 sides that are length and 2 sides that are width. They tell us the perimeter is 800 feet. The formula for the length is 7x, so 2 times 7x plus 2 times the width is x. So, 800. So 800 equals 14x plus 2x. 800 equals 16x. Divide both sides by 16. So x will equal 50. So x is the width. So this is going to be 50. This will be 50. This is the width. And so then the length will be 7 times 50, which will give us 350. So the length is 350. Again, the longest side is the length. And if we were to add those together, 350 and 50 is 400, and we have 2 of them, so that would be 800. Now, this one is just numbers. It says one positive number, and that's important, it's a positive number, is 5 times another number. The difference between the two numbers is 848. Find the numbers. Now, again, we could do this systems of equation way, but we're just going to use x. So one number we're going to put as x, and we know the other number is 5 times that, so 5x. And it also tells us that the positive number, the x, is positive. So when we multiply 5 times that positive number, it's still going to be 5. The difference, we want to make sure that we put the 5x first, because the difference is the larger one minus the smaller one, and that is 848. Now, if they had said something like it was negative 848, then we'd want the smaller one first, and then, so x minus 5x if it had been negative 848. But it's positive 848, so we want the 5x first because it's bigger. And we know it's bigger. You could replace the x with numbers. If you said x was 2, then 5x would be 5 times 2 is 10, so then you'd know it's bigger, okay, because it's 5 times more. So 5x minus x is 4x equals 848. We're going to divide both sides by 4. So x is going to equal 212. So x is 212. And it says in increasing order. So we want to put the 212 first, and then 212 times 5, because the other one was 5 times it. So that would be 1060.